hates the government's live oaks. Plants the seeds, the garden grows. Hates the talk of those he opposes. God has placed his peace of mind. Voices loud, the blind lead the blind. LifeLiberty, he's so clear. He's the echo we all hear. Takes a stand, won't bow down. God his kingdom, where's the crown? LifeLiberty, he's so clear. He's the echo we all hear. Takes a stand, won't bow down. God his kingdom, where's the crown? Where's the crown? LifeLiberty with a musty beard, preaching loud for all to hear. Self-sustained, don't live in fear. He ain't buying what they steer. LifeLiberty with a musty beard, preaching loud for all to hear. Self-sustained, don't live in fear. He ain't buying what they steer. Self-righteous here to tell the world's gone straight to, well, got no love for ATS, says liberals, they're a mess. LifeLiberty, he's so proud, living off the grid, not with the crowd. Shaking fists at big city's mess. His ways the only, nothing less. Solar panels on the roof. Solar panels on the roof. No one tells him what's the truth. Buys his goods from local folk. Hates the government's live oaks. Pokes. Plants the seeds, the garden grows. Hates the talk of those he opposes. God has placed his peace of mind. Voices loud, the blind lead the blind. LifeLiberty, he's so clear. He's the echo we all hear. Takes a stand, won't bow down. God his kingdom, where's the crown? The garden grows. Hates the talk of those he opposes. God has placed his peace of mind. Voices loud, the blind lead the blind. LifeLiberty, he's so clear. He's the echo we all hear. Takes a stand, won't bow down. God his kingdom, where's the crown? LifeLiberty, he's so clear. He's the echo we all hear. Takes a stand, won't bow down. God his kingdom, where's the crown? Where's the crown? LifeLiberty with a musty beard, preaching loud for all to hear. Self-sustained, don't live in fear. He ain't buying what they steer. LifeLiberty with a musty beard, preaching loud for all to hear. Self-sustained, don't live in fear. He ain't buying what they steer. Self-righteous here to tell the world's gone straight to, well, got no love for ATS, says liberals, they're a mess. LifeLiberty, he's so proud, living off the grid, not with the crowd. Shaking fists at big city's mess. His ways the only, nothing less. Solar panels on the roof. Solar panels on the roof. No one tells him what's the truth. Buys his goods from local folk. Hates
Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm a sophomore, and this is for all three of you. Can you say why America is the greatest country in the world?
Diversity and opportunity.
Lewis?
Freedom and freedom. So let's keep it that way.
Will?
The New York Jets.
No, I'm going to hold you to an answer on that. What makes America the greatest country in the world? Why is America
Not the greatest country in the world, Professor. That's my answer.
You're saying...
Yes.
Let's talk about...
Fine. Sharon, the NEA is a loser. Yeah, it accounts for a penny out of her paycheck, but he gets to hit you with it anytime he wants. It doesn't cost money. It costs votes. It costs airtime and column inches. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always?
Hey.
And with a straight face, you're going to tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom.
All right.
And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. And one of them is, there is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sure used to be. We stood up for what was right. We fought for moral reasons. We passed laws, struck down laws for moral reasons. We waged wars on poverty, not poor people. We sacrificed. We cared about our neighbors. We put our money where our mouths were, and we never beat our chest. We built great big things, made ungodly technological advances, explored the universe, cured diseases, and we cultivated the world's greatest artists and the world's greatest economy. We reached for the stars, acted like men. We aspired to intelligence. We didn't belittle it. It didn't make us feel inferior. We didn't identify ourselves by who we voted for in the last election, and we didn't scare so easy. We were able to be all these things and do all these things because we were informed by great men, men who were revered. First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is one. America is not the greatest country in the world anymore. Enough?
Welcome to the LifeLiberty Show. Today I'm going to be talking about North Carolina, the hurricanes, the new hurricane that's coming in, and people that are just ill-prepared for any real disaster. So we've been seeing all these videos on TikTok and fucking Instagram and everywhere else, right? You've seen them all. And 95% of them are fucking propaganda. I seen one that was, it seemed like it was pretty good, right? Somebody on the back of a horse riding up the road, showing pictures of homes and signs on their porch that say we're safe, and cars in the freaking trees where the fucking water wash off had moved houses and cars and houses falling over, and they had to go down these roads on horseback because the road was completely washed away. Guys, it's fucking bad, right? It's not a fucking walk in the park, and I'm not saying that it didn't happen, and I'm not saying what's up, James? I'm not saying that they have it easy, because it's not easy. And if anybody's going to depend on the government for anything, stop bitching about FEMA. Stop bitching about what the fucking government can do for you. Fucking do for yourself. The government is never going to fucking be there. The government is never going to fucking help you. FEMA is not a good fucking organization, but the things that they're saying is they're unfounded. There's no evidence, no proof. It's just people saying they heard. I'm telling you this. I heard from a friend of mine that lives there that FEMA really isn't doing shit, and the government doesn't fucking care. No shit. We told him that a long goddamn time ago. But what's going to happen is y'all are going to fucking die if you don't start fucking taking care of yourself. You have to do for you, because ain't nobody going to fucking care about you but you. And there are multiple ways that you can guarantee that your life and your family are going to be taken care of. Exit the chances of a hurricane coming into North Carolina and flooding your fucking town out and all of your shit getting fucking washed away. Right? Obviously, you can fucking have 2 years worth of fucking MREs stored in your house and 100,000 rounds of ammo and a fucking arsenal of guns. But if it gets washed away by a fucking river, it doesn't fucking matter. But you should have everything you need, or the skills to be able to get what you need without all of that. Learn how to fucking build a shelter out of the trees that are fucking washed away. Learn how to start a fucking fire. Learn how to use snares. Right? All of these things that are basic fucking survival. If you are dependent on the fucking shit that you buy from the fucking store, you are going to die. No question about it, you're going to die. So take care of you, get your shit figured out, and learn how to survive. If North Carolina isn't a fucking sign that you need to learn to take care of yourself, then there is nothing that anybody can tell you, and you can just move the fuck on and scroll by. Because what I have to say, none of you probably fucking care about. And what I have to say is take care of your fucking self, because the government doesn't give a fuck about you. And I do know that if you're going to have to take care of yourself, you are going to need some of the best tactical gear ever fucking designed. Ever designed. And it was done by an American veteran-owned company by the name of warhorseordnance.com. Get all of your tactical goods at warhorseordnance.com. They can also provide you with medical gear, bug out bags, everything that you could need in an emergency scenario. That's warhorseordnance.com. And when you finally figure out that buying a can of fucking corn at the fucking grocery store isn't going to save your life, when shit happens and the government is nowhere around, then you're going to step back and say, what the fuck do I need to do to ensure that my fucking family is taken care of? And whenever you want to know that, go to my locals, get involved, and watch some of the shit that we're going to be dropping. I'm going to get out there and I'm going to fucking build shelters. I'm going to teach you how to do that. I will teach you how to start a fire. Is it going to work everywhere? No. But I will give you the basics: hardwood, softwood, make an ember, right? Make a bird's nest, have your kindling, the whole 9 yards. Work it up. Do the whole fucking 9. And then we're going to learn how to fucking filter water with just a handkerchief, charcoal, and sand. Right? Once you actually sit down and realize that your life is fucked, if you don't take care of yourself, your mind will be fucking opened. And you will see the path that you need to take to ensure that your family is taken care of. Now, am I saying remove yourself completely from society? No. I want to, but I know that that's an unfounded thing to fucking think. Because let's say that society doesn't collapse. You still want a good credit score. You still want a fuck ton of money. But if you're growing your own food, you're butchering your own fucking cows, your home and your land are fucking paid for, that is less stress that you have to deal with waking up in the morning. Whenever you go to work, you're not tied to that job because you have to have it. You do it because you want to build your savings account. Save a supermarket, kill a cow. Thanks, James. I appreciate it. I worked really hard at not shaving. Listen, I can rant and rave and talk so much fucking shit. But if you're not willing to get off of your ass and stop eating fucking bonbons or fudge rounds, because I'm tired of fucking paying for it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of paying for other people to be fucking lazy. We have created a utopia for fucking fat and lazy people. Cows do make great purses. Guys, I know I'm going fucking crazy and I'm probably going to get fucking heated again. Because I don't know if I can fucking push it in there hard enough. Look, we're fixing to have another hurricane, Milton, hit fucking Florida again. I've got friends that live in Florida. I've got family that lives in Florida. I've got 2 very smart family members, make a really good living. One's an architect and one's an engineer. A civil engineer. Works for a city, a municipality. They make really good money. And they are dependent on the government. They are dependent on the system. They only buy their shit from the store. They go to the ball games. They have their fucking season tickets. They are so fucking stuck in the mainstream ideology that we have been spoon-fed our whole fucking life. And when the hurricane comes through and their fucking condo in the sky gets tore to the ground, they're going to have to find somebody just like me that has food that they can fucking eat because I prepare for my family. They're going to have to come live on my property until their condo gets rebuilt and their city gets rebuilt so that he can go back to work, get back to his 9 to 5, And so he can go watch his fucking Mariners games. Or the goddamn Dolphins. Who's even a Dolphins fan anymore? Anyway. Please, please, just listen to what I'm saying. Take care of yourself. And if you like what you're hearing, please go to the link in my bio. The link tree is right, let's see if I'm getting it right here. It's right in this area, down below. And, yep, I was in the right place. Go check it out. Pick up some merch. Dead pedophiles don't reoffend. Curing pedophiles, feet first, with a fucking wood chipper on it. I want to take care of my family, but I swear to God, if I come across a fucking pedophile and I see that son of a bitch doing something, he will be put in a wood chipper. And he will not be reoffending. And I really want my fucking orders to go through the roof, because that tells me that y'all don't want fucking pedophiles here either. And as my child says, worry about your own self. Guys, I know that I'm raising my voice and I'm fucking Alex Jones in it right now. But am I wrong? Is there anybody in here, listen, after what you just heard, I'm going to put a banner up, and anybody that disagrees with me in the next 15 minutes, let's see, let me find it. There we go. Give me a call. We will talk about it. And I swear, I will. There you go. Buddies, my producer's working on some more dead pedophile merch. Give me a call. If you disagree with me and you think that buying your groceries at Walmart and shopping at CVS every time that you fucking need something because you don't want to fucking prepare for yourself and you don't want to learn to grow the fucking medicinal fucking plants that are needed for you to survive on your own, give me a call. We'll discuss it. Until then, I'll light me another cigarette. Until then, stop putting out fucking propaganda on social media. Do your fucking research. When other countries have bans on foods that we use daily, there is something wrong. I agree. We'll get into that. Vanguard, BlackRock, and State Street. They have controlling interest. They have the controlling interest in stock, right? Of Monsanto's, right? I think I said that right. Monsanto's, Big Pharma. If you walk into a grocery store, 99% of the goods that are on the shelf, they are in control of those corporations as well. So you've got lobbyists, right? Vanguard is in control of all of the companies that have lobbyists. Lobbyists are going to our senators and paying them to write bills to benefit their seed companies that farmers are using to give us our corn and our grain and also shipping it to other countries. They are writing bills that benefit them. Hello. Give me just a second. I do have somebody on the line. Yeah, give me just a second. I'm getting you brought over here. Let's see.
I think there's a delay.
All right. How are you doing today?
I'm good. What's up?
What did you disagree with me on?
I don't necessarily disagree, except for the fact some of the things about FEMA.
Okay.
It is an absolute shit organization.
I
that
agree
they're
with
currently
you on that one.
they are currently having to reroute some of the funds that they've been paying the illegal immigrants to even have the money to send to the victims of the hurricane, right? So they're having to redirect money that we never should have been spending on fucking illegals to citizens of this country. And that's the only thing really that I wanted to bitch about. But other than that,
Listen,
that's it.
Listen, I agree with you. We shouldn't be sending money to other countries. That's my tax dollars. What? I can't see the number. The number is right here. So anyway, I agree with you. We shouldn't be sending money to our tax dollars to other countries and not taking care of our people. Listen, it happened in Hawaii, right? That's another fucking thing that we can talk about. In Hawaii, they didn't fucking take care of them. They gave them $700 a family and then said, good fucking luck. We need to start worrying about ourselves. And when I say ourselves, I mean individually. The government isn't ever going to fucking care about us. And they should be redirecting money. They should be redirecting money to the victims. 100%. Let's see. Hey, Desert Rat Dad. That's the number. If you want to give me a call, give me a call. You may not have got through because I was on the phone with him. But go ahead and give me a call, and we'll chat. But these guys don't care about us. I've seen it, right? Think about this just for a second. I don't believe that they used fucking lasers to catch to light the fucking island on fire in Hawaii. I don't believe that at all. What I do believe is that people with money actually jumped on the opportunity to take over and start buying property at a very low price. They absolutely did. Now, you've got billionaires that are taking over, but the government did not help, and they never will. Just like they're not going to help in Florida, they're not going to help in Georgia. Why aren't we hearing about Tennessee and Georgia or Florida? There's towns in Florida that were fucking decimated. The people there are fucking in good spirits. There's cloud seeding. There's a patent. Yeah, but we've got some shit going on, but does it really fucking matter? Does it affect you? No. And you can make it not affect you. And the way that you do that is you make sure that you have the food that you need and the skills to survive if you didn't have the food you need. Because if I know that if I lived in the fucking hills of Appalachia right now, right? The Appalachian fucking foothills in North Carolina, and my fucking house was gone, I would pick up the shit that I could fucking use, put on my back, and me and my family would be marching somewhere else. And when we get there, I would have the ability to fucking start over. Because guess what? They're starting over. They have nothing. They are starting over. So start over somewhere else where it's going to be easier. That's how I see it. That's how that's the only way I'm ever going to see it, is that if you ensure that you can take care of your family, you will be okay. 99% of our population will fucking die. If China or Russia decides, hey, I think we got another one coming in. Welcome to the LifeLiberty Show.
Yeah, I called like 3 different numbers because I kept writing it down wrong. But anyways, I'm sorry. I don't know about anyone else, but let's see. Let's go with this recent hurricanes. We have they're offering $750 per family, right? Okay, Hawaii, they offered $700 per family. Yep. I want to know where the hell you're going to pick up your whole life on $750. I'm sorry, these people lost everything.
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to buy your life back for $750.
No, but what you can do is you can start moving. If you know how to operate a snare, you can light a fire, you can build your own fucking shelter. You can move until you get to a place where you can move forward.
Okay, that's great for all the able-bodied people. But what about the people that can't do all that?
What about them? I'm not
You know,
here.
the disabled people.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm talking about we have established means of helping our citizens, the American people, yet we are more worried about other countries when we have kids in our own backyard starving, trying to figure out where they're going to get their next meal. You have government interfering with parents' rights. I'm sorry, but they do. That you can't even discipline kids properly anymore because it's abuse.
Sure.
Other than I'll give Missouri the fact they allow kids, they allow their parents to spank their children as long as it doesn't,
Who am I talking with?
That Desert Rat.
Hey, Desert Rat. I understand the sentiment you're talking about, but this isn't really where we're going with this.
But
the system is fucking
what
broken.
I'm saying.
The system doesn't care about us.
That's what I was trying to get at.
The system doesn't care about us. The government doesn't care about us. All they care about is making money. And everything that is designed that they have is to make money.
And to go along with what you were saying about the snare, creating snares, hunting for your food and all that's a problem there too. You hunt for your food during the wrong season, what happens? You get arrested for poaching.
No, in every state, you can look it up. If you can prove that you are using it to sustain life, you will not go to jail. Every state is that way.
Yeah.
So if you're homeless and you are surviving off of the wildlife, you are using it to sustain life, you will not go to jail. Every state.
Yes, I agree. If you can prove it. But here's the thing. I'm sure you've been out hunting and you've had wildlife fishing game or someone come up to you and be like, oh, well, I need to confiscate that. They will confiscate it before they take you to court. So if you're depending on that to feed your family and fish and game come up and they confiscate your food, your family's fucked that night or that day.
Okay, but if they take it, so it's one day, you can survive for 21 days without food and 3 days without water. So if you can purify water and take care of your family with water, then you can build another snare or a drop rock or right. There's ways of doing it, and I'll get into that in the locals. But just because they confiscate the food, go get more. Eat rats, field mice, and any kind of substance that can help you in your travels as you move. Because you're not setting up camp, you're moving to another place, so you're building a temporary shelter, a temporary fire hole, and you're moving forward. You're always in motion until you get to a location that is suitable for you to start over. And if you go to the right locations, you can find a fucking farm and just go knock on fucking doors or find fucking people in the field and say, hey, I need a job. I need to start over. We just came from North Carolina. I need a job to start making money. You can become a farmhand. And if you have the ability to survive in the wilderness, you have the ability to work on a farm.
Yeah. See, but that's the problem. In today's society, we're too lazy. You know, most people are too lazy to actually do that.
I said that in the beginning there, Desert Rat, is that
yeah, I must have missed it.
99% of the population in America will fucking die.
Yep.
Because we are too fat and fucking lazy. The government is fucking corrupt, and each and every one of us is only worth $750 to the government.
Yeah, I agree. Even though each and every person brings in more than $750 a year
in taxes, absolutely,
in revenue for the government. Yep.
We are a tax revenue stream for them. That's it.
Which, and don't get me wrong, I agree with you completely that the system's broken, the system's corrupt. Okay,
and there's no.
But the problem we have, no, there is no fixing it. Short of starting completely fresh and over, there's no fixing it. And going back to square one, in my opinion, our country needs to be reset. It needs to go straight back to the original, the original Bill of Rights.
How?
And there, start fresh.
How?
How? Mm-hmm. Good question. If I had the solution to that, I'd be preaching it. I don't.
The only way for that to happen. The only way for that to happen is a revolution, and a revolution will not happen in our lifetime. It will not.
It won't happen in any lifetime. It will never happen.
I know it won't happen in my lifetime. It probably won't happen.
The reason why it's never going to happen. The reason why it's never going to happen is because one. You've got schools now indoctrinating children into believing that the government's right no matter what. I mean, heck, you got people, you see it all the time, believing that, we need the government to take care of us. Well, that's not true.
Not true at all.
We've been doing it ourselves for eons. Now all of a sudden we need the government. This is 2024. I've been alive since 1985. And I hate to say it, but up until 2000, I don't remember a time where, we had so many people out there, fighting over Democrats and Republicans. And I believe I've said it many times. The whole show is a smoke and mirror show. Everything that you see right now is a smoke and mirror show to keep people divided.
You're talking about the government and the election and all fucking mainstream
I'm talking
media,
about everything.
Everything.
I'm talking about this.
Yeah, I was talking to
I'm talking about FEMA. I'm talking about it all. They want people riled up because that's another thing that's going to divide us. You have one side of the aisle that says, no, that $750 is not enough. Then you have the other side of the aisle saying, oh, it's plenty. I don't see what they're crying about. It wasn't that bad.
Right. Well,
and that's what's keeping us divided. The fact of the matter is, one, it shouldn't be based on, and don't get me wrong, we have plenty of volunteers out there. In North Carolina, Florida, we have plenty of volunteers out there. And I admire the hell out of those people that are doing that. But for them to be told that if they are caught, their stuff is seized and they are arrested for helping.
Yeah, well, I kind of mentioned that as well. There is no proof of that. It's just hearsay.
Okay.
Right. And what
as far as I know.
Right. We've been told this. We don't know if that's a fact. In fact, I had somebody send me a picture of something that allegedly the government made it and sent it out and said that if FEMA actually, seizes anything or they take any of your shit, then they can be hung and shot dead where they stand. Obviously, that's not something the government is going to write. So that was fake.
Yeah.
Right? So there's so much information out there that is being put out that is fucking wrong. And 80 to 90% of the people that are saying, oh, I support fucking North Carolina and I do all this. And the fucking everything, just everything, it's all fucking fake. And they're doing it for clickbait so that they can gain a following. Every one of them. How do I know this? I have a fucking TikTok. I'm doing the same thing. These shows get chopped up into little pieces, get pushed out into social media, hoping that people will fucking hear it and they'll follow me and they'll come over, they'll listen to me, and then they'll fucking get into my locals and they'll give me money. That is just as Alvin Tim said, even this show is a distraction.
Yep.
But if I can take a little bit of my time and I can let people know you're fucked. Stop worrying about what the government is doing and fucking take care of yourself. That is my whole premise. My wife says it, but everyone sees the problem, bitches about it, but no one does anything about it. Stop bitching about it. Be about it. And there is no way to fix the system. We can bitch about it for days. There are people out there that are fucking doing everything they can to put bills up and support the veterans in Congress and take all this shit. Let them do it. Worry about yourself. Take care of your family.
Exactly what I said. It's not Republicans versus Democrats. It's Americans versus the government.
Yeah, but the government is dividing us 15 different ways before our feet hit the ground in the morning. Republican, Democrat, gay, straight, fucking black, white, Mexican, right? I mean, we could go on and on.
Yep.
Israel, fucking Ukraine. We're all fucking divided by some fucking stupid bullshit. Here's the thing. I am not divided on any of that. I'll talk about it and I have an opinion, but I don't give a fuck because what I want to do is I want to grow my own food. I want to provide my own house and I want my kids to have a place that they can wake up in the morning and not have to worry about it. If they decide to go to work, then they can and not have to stress that they won't have food on their table, that they won't have a fucking roof over their head. That is what I'm concerned with. Hey, Desert Rat, I really appreciate having you on. You've done a really good job. It's been fun. Please come back. And maybe one time
I'm going to continue watching the show, bro.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. Maybe we'll get you on the show one day and we'll get you here in a box.
That sounds good.
All right, appreciate it, buddy. You too.
And don't forget to go check out his merch.
There you
Link
go.
in bio.
Go buy some merch. Link in bio. Listen, guys, I'm gonna come down, and we have come to the point in the show. To be completely fucking honest, I have said it. And I'll say it again. The government doesn't fucking care about you. Worry about your own self. Grow your food. Do what needs to be done. Work only long enough to buy you a piece of property. Put you a small little house on it. Or a couple small houses. Don't worry about buying a fucking mansion on the hill. Because that is exactly what they want you to do. They want you to buy the mansion on the hill so that you work your whole life to fucking pay them. Stop doing it. Buy yourself 5 or 10 acres. Put a little house on it. Use your bare hands. Buy 10 acres that is just trees, no electric, no water, no sewer. Get out there, chop your fucking trees down. Build yourself a fucking cabin, and you got your own fucking place to live. Get out there and take care of what you need. As you clear out all your property to use the lumber to build your house, you're now opening up land so you can grow a garden. Dig a pond. You dig a pond, wildlife will come to you because it's a water source. You have to be smart and prepare everything for you. And then once you have all that paid off, All you're paying is property tax. That's one thing we can't get away from right now, is fucking property tax. Take care of yourself. Guys, thank you. It's been amazing. Have a wonderful day. Catch me tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central, Monday through Friday.
Drag them in, and they'll follow you until the day you die. I tell myself I've done this before. It's hard to get a handle on you walking out the door. So just take another message to the people who know more. The talk is growing old, and so am I. And so